So, do you guys ever get that feeling before where, um, like, just like a certain moment or certain thing happen or certain number of things happen where you feel like you need to take a break from just most people in general? That's kind of what's going on with me right now. All right. So let me explain and let me be very detailed on the stuff that I want to talk about here. Okay. Now, as we all know, we had that big thing happen in DC on January 6th. Yeah, January 6th, okay? Just for the record, I am not here to talk about the politics of that, okay? You guys know me on this channel, okay? And those of you who know me in real life, okay? What I'm here to talk about is basically just the sides I have seen from people, okay, from all around. I'm not picking sides here, from all around that um, I have seen because of this, if I said that correctly, okay? So, some of you guys may remember in 2018, I made that video of me talking about um, me finally deleting my Facebook and how happy I was to be gone with that. And let me tell you, 2.5 years later, that's only been a lot stronger. But that's beside the point. Basically, I had just I guess January 6th was like a catalyst of sorts. Okay, I had just seen commentary from people, some people that I've known online for a couple of years, some people I've known in person for a couple of years, okay? Just the stuff that they say, okay, is ridiculous. Now, I had personally thought when I made that Facebook video that, there's no way that anyone was going to top what I saw around that time. But, of course, something in life always manages to actually do that, okay? You know, and And again, so how can I lead this on here? Sorry, just give me a moment here. All right, so basically, most things I had seen, okay, were coming from people that I know online. Like for example, um, there's two messengers that I use the most, okay, that really are the only ones I use, okay. I use Telegram and I use Discord, okay, that's two. Telegram I use more than Discord, but that's just whatever, not important. And for a while, I was in a couple of group chats. I was in a couple of servers on Discord. I mean, servers are just a fancy name for group chats for Discord. It's the same thing, really. And they were okay for a while and things like that. But then when things started happening around like January or even back in November. Good Lord. I mean, I'm not going to repeat any terms that I've seen there on here, okay? I'm just going to say it's crazy when you think you know some people and then they manage to say some stuff that just totally, pushes you back and just makes you go like, wow, is this guy serious? And one of the things that kind of really adds on to that, if you will, is that a lot of these people are around my age, okay? I'm 32 years old, and there's some people, 25 and older who are like, absolutely crazy. So, going back to the whole thing on January 6th, okay? So that whole thing happens, right? And, me, I'm just talking with people, this and that. Not many people really asked me about it, probably because they know about my stance on political discussions, but I'll get more into that in a little bit, I guess. And just I should mention, I'm sorry if I mentioned this before, I forgot, but the stuff these people were saying, okay, none of it was even directed to me, honestly, okay? It was directed towards, a certain group of people. And I'm not going to say what side of the spectrum it's on, okay? Because that's beside the point. I don't care if it's going one way or going the other. People who do this kind of thing is just, it's bad, okay, for both. And, some of these people I had known for, like I said, a couple of years, okay? In person, they seemed pretty cool, I guess. But, there's always that sort of thing where, when you're behind a keyboard or behind a computer screen, they can be different people because they're not seen as much or there's no, like, a tone of voice or something. But between all that stuff and between what was going on and just how I had seen people be for the last couple to a few months, it's like it makes me wonder why I ever liked them in the first place. Okay, and I'm sure a lot of society is like this, honestly. I mean, this doesn't happen much at work because, understandably so, you're expected to have a certain level of professionalism. Okay, and this stuff sure as hell isn't that. And, it just, it's kind of upsetting in a way when, you think you're friends with someone, or even if you're not friends with someone, you think they're supposedly chill, and then you just see a side of them like you've never seen before, like heavy political labeling terms, things like that, just the insults, like childish remarks, this and that. And again, I'm not going to say what those terms are because, again, I'm not picking sides here. Because if I say one thing and then I say the other, everyone in the comments is going to be like, oh, you're choosing that, you're choosing this over that, this and that. And I just don't have the patience to deal with that right now. And, it's amazing just how much this happens in supposedly chill and mature group chats and Discord servers, And it's almost weird how I expect them to be mature about stuff like that. And, I'm saying a lot, I'm sorry. I get surprised when they turn out not to be. Really, I shouldn't, honestly. I've learned a lot of stuff, especially since 2014. That's another story for another time. Um, so, between all that stuff and just all these remarks I'm seeing of like, people just labeling others this and that, basically, if you believe one thing, you're this. If you believe this other thing, you're that. Okay? And again, these are people probably in their 30s like I am. And when I see immaturity and just childish stuff like that, it leaves me speechless, And I just get these thoughts of like, again, like, wow, why did I ever like you in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Um, and I myself am very good about keeping certain things to myself, okay? Unless I can fully, like, really fully trust someone, okay? And that there's only one person that I do, and I'm not giving out his name. And these people need to realize, and maybe they just don't care, that, if you start acting like that, even if you're not saying it directly to said person, if said person, let's say myself, sees stuff like that, they're just going to be like, even silently, they're going to be like, wow, you're a jerk. Like, why did I ever like or talk to you? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this kind of goes into the political area, I guess you could say, but, um, it's so true. I can't believe just how labeling and how childish these people are. So basically, it got to a point where I was just like, you know what? I can't take this nonsense anymore. So basically, on Telegram, I removed myself from all the group chats. On Discord, I removed myself from all but one server. The one server I'm still in, so far is still good. Not much chat happens, like text chat, but basically, it's a group that meets once a week. It could be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to play some rounds of a custom marathon scenario. And the last time we played was on January 6th. So, I played the games, everything was fine. However, we do normally go inside of voice chat on Discord during those rounds, but I stayed clear of that. I stayed clear of that voice chat because I had a very good feeling that the voice chat was nothing but political stuff, considering what was happening on that day. Okay, I can't prove that did happen. I never asked them, and I'm not going to. But given the environment at the time and what I was seeing from other people, I was like, nope, just play the rounds, have a good time, ignore the voice chat. And that's what I did. It's the best thing you can do. But like in all seriousness, guys, when I see people acting like this, especially people who are in my age range, even a little bit older, mind you, okay? All the people that I've hung out with no, I shouldn't say all. I'm sorry. But a lot of the people I hung out with over the last couple of years, and people I've gotten to know throughout that time, I seriously think I can go through all of 2021 without seeing anybody. I'm serious. Just like, stay with myself for a while, avoid people, okay, and just not deal with people for a while, okay? Because those of you who know me in person, I'm a person with very high tolerance, and even my limit managed to be reached. Okay? That is not an easy thing to do. And that managed to happen just 2 days ago. And like I said, it's like I basically need a break from society. All right? I'll still I have to see people at work. There's no getting around that. But most people, again, are professional in that environment. And I'll still do stuff like my Applebee's trips once a week and this and that. But like hanging out with people, going to see people, aside from immediate family, I am not exaggerating when I say that I don't want to see any of them for this entire year. All right? Even if they weren't a part of this whole thing, I need a break from people. I seriously do. Okay, especially when I see stuff like I saw on the 6th, and just a couple days beforehand, even sometime last year in group chats and stuff. I'm just like, no, this is a very toxic environment. I need to stay clear of it for a while. I seriously do. And some of you may be thinking, well, that's kind of excessive. Staying away from for a whole year is too long. Okay, fine. I'm going to say then at least if that ends up being too long, I feel I'll go for at least 6 months, okay? And if you think 6 months is too long, well, I'll put it to you this way. I'm an adult, okay? As an adult, 6 months goes by at about the same pace as 1 month does for a child. So really, that's not that long at all, I don't think. Okay, but given the way people have acted recently and just the wording they've used towards other people and just how they act towards others, I want no part of it. I seriously don't, okay? Again, I'm 32 years old. I am a lot more mature than those kinds of people, and I do not want to deal with them. So again, right now I feel for most of this year, I don't want to be around most people. I want to just keep to myself for a while. And in all seriousness, there's some life goals I want to accomplish, especially this year, okay? Especially within the first 6 months of this year. What is it? I want to keep that to myself at the moment, okay? Please respect that. But, the environment of just many people in society lately, I've had it. Like, I have seriously had it with this amount of childish behavior. It has gone over my limit for me. It really has. Again, some of you may say that's not a good idea to do, but when you have this much stuff, if you were in my shoes, you'd feel the same way, honestly. Oh, let's see. I've been more than satisfied with simply, you know, going to work, spending my 8 hours there, and then coming home and just doing my own thing. Now, granted, on Discord and Telegram, there are still people I occasionally chat to, just text chat, whatever, because I know that they're genuinely good people. I have good conversations with them. They don't bring up any of this stuff that I was just talking about. They're there to talk with you, be your friend, and just have some casual conversation. But when I see just all this negativity from so many people, and again, some of these people I have known for about 2 years, I'm just blown back. Really, granted, what I said about Facebook in 2016 in my Facebook deletion video, I really shouldn't be surprised. But something just still manages to do that even after this much time. And again, I just Now, in case you guys are wondering, this is not a, sorry about that. This is not a video of me saying I'm getting rid of my channel, I'm going to stop making videos. No, anything but. Honestly, if anything, me uploading videos for you guys and, talking with you guys in the comments and uploading videos like this, that kind of helps me de-stress. It's a good relaxer. It's a good, what's that word? Catharsis of sorts, okay? Stuff like this is my way of kind of showing you guys stuff, talking to you, I don't know if this is the right term to use, but escaping life, if you want to call it that. And, just with everything that's gone on lately, for the last few months, I feel very like disconnected from people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how you are, and you see how other people suddenly are, and you know that you don't identify with those kinds of people, and you're just taken back by it, by how you see them. You know what I'm saying? So again, I feel for much of this year, I really don't want to see a lot of people. I just need time to myself, take care of those life goals that I need to, and afterwards we'll see what happens. Because when I see attitudes like that, it just, I mean, it shouldn't stress me out. I should just be done with them, and I am, honestly. That's what I do. But just it's upsetting when you know someone for like a certain amount of time rather, and you see a side of them you never thought they had. And like that's the other thing, Speaking of like all these labelings and all these insults and things like that, in one of the Discord servers, someone sent me an invite to another one where they said, yeah, it's a pretty chill place. And then 2 days ago, that place was anything but chill. And just the words used and the things, the insults. And again, none of those insults were used towards me. But when I see people using that kind of stuff, I don't want to associate with them. Okay? Even if they don't say that stuff to me, it's like let's say some people, and this one person starts throwing out racial or religious slurs towards them, not towards them, about them, okay? And you think it's ridiculous. Are you going to still hang out with them? I'm sure as hell not, okay? And, in those Discord servers and the group chats on Telegram, I did the adult thing. I didn't say a word. I just removed myself from them. That's the adult thing to do. You don't throw back insults. You don't say this and that, this and that. You just show yourself the door and move on. And that's what you got to do. But again, people, just right now, it is firmly set in my mind that I just need a break from society. I seriously do, okay? Like I said, I'm still going to go out to eat once in a while. Still going to talk to trusted, good people on those messengers. Play some marathon rounds. Something else I forgot. Oh yeah, make videos for you guys, this and that. But I think that's all I want to do for this year. I'm serious. You may be saying, it's only January, it's still early in the year. But, given the way things have been going lately, I don't think it's going to stop for a while. I seriously don't. So, this is just something that I feel I need to do. Some of you guys may agree with me, you may disagree with me, you may say it's excessive. Like I said, at least 6 months I want to do this, okay? Who knows? Maybe after 6 months I'll start changing my mind. But as of right now, I don't think that's going to happen. And sometimes I think people in general should just, they should take a break. Like I said, I'm sorry to keep repeating this, but take a break from society, okay? Don't completely isolate yourself like I'm not. I'm still talking to people, this and that. But again, I feel like I have a huge disconnect from people right now. And maybe that's for the better, because maybe that's going to help me achieve the life goals that I want to achieve within this year, okay? And if that happens, maybe things will turn around for me. Who knows? But as of right now, man, I just feel overwhelmed by people's constant negativity, this and that, it just makes you need to take a step back for a while and just take a breather and just be by yourself for a while. And again, I'm not, again, also that's the other thing, see immediate family, like see my brother and sister-in-law on occasion. But anything else? No, I really want to stay away for a while, if you want to call it that, So you guys get the idea. So, just, I'm not stopping videos or anything like that. I'm just saying, as of right now, I don't want to hang out with anyone. I just want to take care of what I have to do, avoid problems with people, and just, see where things go from here. Because right now, people's negativity and insults has gotten to be too much. I just need a break from them. And, we'll see where it goes from here. So, thanks for watching.